Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Othercide. So, I've been testing the third boss off the stream, and yeah,
Ready
what
or
I
not,
found was
here I come.
a few interesting things.
Time slips by.
Now, I could try to fight him with just Blanche. Alternatively, I could use Chris. Deal up to 17,700 damage on enemies taking damage. That would be actually quite useful towards the end. I might do this menacing stance. And I will buff its damage. Alternatively, I could use Blanche. Now, menacing stance will be quite powerful towards the end, I think.
We must break the tie that binds the child to
Ada?
suffering.
Chris, Jill, and Rebecca. We just need to check a few things. Rebecca, do you have the armor buff? Okay. Rebecca needs that armor buff. That armor buff will be very, very important later on.
We must break the tie that binds the child to suffering.
Actually, I could do it with Blanche. You know, but Chris is gonna be better. Okay, here goes the A-team. So there's a couple of very important things to think about. First thing first
I'm already broken.
is not to make a mistake
What more do you
and
want?
think before we act. We need to think 2 steps ahead, just in case. Now, the judgment can be easily avoided. It seems that this seems semi-consistent that by placing your characters very far from each other, just not placing characters close to each other. That seems to help a lot.
It never
I
ends.
think it never does judgment. I'm not sure why that's the case. I don't really know the reason.
She was all I had, and then I had nothing.
I feel like, I'm not sure if it's related. I don't know. I only know one thing that that helps a lot. So
Don't.
just before you
Memories hurt.
try to defeat him, do that. Just place your characters really far apart from each other. Yeah, I don't know why that works. That seems to just work. I have no idea. If I knew the reason, I don't know the reason. I have no idea why that's the case. But Ada's gonna be just our backup plan, aka plan B for Rebecca, just in case Rebecca falls in battle. It's very possible. If I'm not careful, Rebecca will fall in battle. So if I'm not careful. If I'm careful, Rebecca should be okay. Ada, you just stand here, because that's where you should be standing. You can help out whenever necessary. He can't counter range attacks unless he has Forbidden Love. He only got Sister Love, which count as melee attacks. Not worried. No, you just step out of the AoE. Blacksmith's Grace. You got 0 damage, which is good. menacing stance. Menacing stance will be very useful towards the end. I need to be careful how much damage Chris is doing, because that's scaring me. I don't want him to go prematurely go into his second form. That would be the worst case scenario. Okay, Rebecca took some unnecessary damage. I don't even really understand that. I don't understand how Rebecca took that damage. I guess I just wasn't counting properly. I think maybe my armor buff went out. But you shouldn't have. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't pay attention. Okay, so he's got Forbidden Love. What does he have? Forbidden Love, right? So I can attack him if I wish to do so. Okay, so I have to think about this. Okay, so here's the question. Joe's interception rounds would work depending on where he teleports. If he teleports close to me, I can use Ada. If he teleports further away from me, I can use interception rounds again. If it needs to be, because he would do it twice, which means his thing is gone. Okay, he's moving towards Chris, which is fine. Chris, you gotta be careful how much you hit, okay? Let's go for Forbidden Love. It's okay. But be careful how much you hit, Chris. Okay, Ada, it's your turn. Maybe I just don't use Ada. Maybe I just use Jill. Yeah, maybe I just use Jill. Because Jill is gonna be like better to use in this scenario because I just can't boost in later. And we have to move Rebecca up now. And we... GG. Which is fine because you do it after Chris, right? I do it before Chris, but it's fine because Rebecca would act. I don't like this because I either save Rebecca or save Chris. Alternatively, I can use Saving Grace. Because Chris will be in Chris is not in a good position. I'm thinking. Okay, I'll leave Rebecca there as it is because it doesn't matter too much. I'll leave Ada where it is. Okay, so here's a plan. Okay, so Ada is where you are. Jill, you're gonna spirit haste Rebecca. Rebecca is gonna go. Okay, Jill, you're not gonna do anything. You're just gonna keep distance. Yeah, I don't know. Something, do something. Okay. Rebecca, you're gonna Saving Grace and then Blacksmith's Grace. Saving Grace. Okay, the reason you do Saving Grace is because, okay, hear me out. He's gonna attack Chris, and Chris and Rebecca's gonna swap position. And then Rebecca's gonna take the hits. Okay, Rebecca and Chris are gonna swap position. Rebecca's gonna damage him, which is even better. Okay, so I could now go for a massive attack on him to push him into Lost Love territory. But I'm really scared, so I'm gonna back away with Chris. You just hit Rebecca. It's fine. Rebecca can handle it. I can't do it at this position. It's not a good position to be in. Okay, I need to wait for his collection rather than his deception. It's better. I have enough health to last another turn, so I'm not particularly worried. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll park ourselves here so we're safe out of range. And Chris, you're gonna park behind Rebecca. Just right behind. I'm not sure my units are far apart enough. I don't really know, so... He's going to attack Rebecca, that's for sure. Because no matter what he does, Rebecca will be the closest to him. He has to teleport really, really far in order for everyone else to be even closer. Yeah, I need to wait for collection. That's what I need to wait for. Okay, Joe, you just back away. Everybody keep as much distance from each other as possible. Okay, just in case he does the AoE. That's the position I want it to be in. He's got Forbidden Love, which is what I want. Okay, press the wrong button. Nobody does anything. Okay, I'm not scared of his Lost Love because of how much armor I have. Lost Love is a skill. What it basically does is it interrupts your boost. So even when you do Blacksmith's Grace, it interrupts it. To watch this.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Now, I have no idea whether he's gonna do Judgment, but I had something similar position to this. He didn't do Judgment. Okay, maybe he will do Judgment now. Okay, good. Okay, maybe Rebecca won't be able to make it. Don't worry about the Lost Love, he won't do it again. I can't push him back anymore. So I have no choice but to use Saving Grace. Yeah, I have to do this. Okay, that's very disappointing. I still got hit. What does he have? I need to check. What does he have? Lost love. Okay, so I can't boost. I don't know if that is called... I don't know if this is boosting. I don't know if this counts as boost. Okay, he can't get me anyway. But I don't know if that counts as boost. I don't know if shadow rounds counts as boost. I don't think so. It's reaction, right? So instant action, instant action. Shadow rounds reaction, right? I don't know if shadow rounds counts as boost. Does shadow rounds count as... No, it doesn't. It wouldn't count as a boost. It doesn't make sense if it does. What does he have? He has lost love? Yeah, okay, lost love I got this. Saving grace? Just in case. I mean, he dies very soon. As soon as I put menacing stance, he has absolutely no chance. Like, he will die. Menacing stance is so deadly. He dies. The problem I have here is that I can't get to use menacing stance. You know, I can't use menacing stance because freaking this lady is in the range. There's no place I can move to use menacing stance. If I use it here, Rebecca's the only person I can attack. Even if she attacks, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use it. Oh my goodness. That damage is insane. Okay, GG. He dies. There's no way he can survive this. That menacing stance is GG, man. Yeah, GG. Okay, that saving grace was not even necessary. Alright, GG. Like, saving grace wasn't even necessary, so I wasted all that health for nothing. For absolutely nothing. I didn't know menacing stance was that powerful. That's like 2,000 damage per hit. Like, I was worried I couldn't even use it. And I mean, there was no real point to bring Ada. Rebecca it took a lot of damage, but everybody else was okay. Like, everybody else was pretty okay. Like, Ada didn't really need to sacrifice 10% of HP towards the end. I mean, that was easily done with menacing stance. Serene was alive. I would like to be in Serene's place. If I was in Serene's place, I didn't have to do any of this. Because I was scared. I was scared that he was gonna attack me and still kill me. But GG. Judgment didn't do as much damage as I thought it did. Because my characters were very far apart. I noticed the further you are away from him, from the boss, the less damage the judgment does. The closer you are, you take a ton of damage. So, alright, Ada leveled up. GG. Okay, we'll watch the cutscene and then we will end the game for today.
What is kindness? She taught me. What is love? She showed me. What is loss? She died for me. I made her sick, and she died in my arms. I gave her life to bring her back, and you killed her again!
Okay, the maid has been vanquished. Okay, GG, the third boss. That's a spare creation. And from now on, the game will become very, very difficult.
The
Enemies
cellar
will be
triggered another
insanely
memory.
difficult. So
Another
I recommend
agony.
we do like easier missions. I'll probably do the hunt mission, which is the easiest type of mission. We just check our daughters. Ada has leveled up, so we have shield charge. That's really, really useful. And giant leap. So this one can delay enemy initiative, so it's really useful. This one is really useful because it leaps and pushes back surrounding enemies by one. So, and it's got AoE. So, and it looks really, really cool. It's like the same as those enemies. Like those annoying enemies that, you know, you remember them? Yeah. Okay, Serene is... She looks so cool with that giant scythe. Just want to make me play Dark Souls again, you know, with a big scythe. So Blanche is about to level. So what we could do is use Blanche to heal Rebecca, but we will lose some health. I thought about the characters that I'm going to use. Rebecca is definitely one of them in the mission. Rebecca will go on the easier mission. Mo. I like the name. Deadly Dance. Deadly Dance is... Okay, so Deadly Dance, I would remove enemy armor. The Reaping, I would increase damage. Like you need addition damage, like add target increase damage by 100 or something like that. It's not really useful. Another thing I could do is I could use Rebecca to heal. Later on when Rebecca is leveled, I could use Rebecca to heal Serene. Like I could use Ada or something like that, and that Serene just gets healed. But I have some pretty easy missions to do later, so I'm not particularly worried. Mo. Immobilize target for 25 initiative units. Critical chance increased by 15%. Yeah, we can do something like that. Well, the scythe is literally blocking the text because how big it is. We just put something like immobilize target, something. I don't know what. Shadow of binding. Critical chance increased by 15%. I don't even know what to put on. Immobilize target. Increase the damage of a skill by 25%. Increase the critical chance. Increase the critical chance. I could use like immobilize target for 25 initiative units, so I can steal armor and immobilize them. But I'm a melee unit, so I don't really need something like that. That this is a skill that I need an addition, like plus 100 damage or something like that. I could use that, but I'm just thinking where I put it on. Okay, I could put on something like that, so I lose more armor. Increase critical chance of a skill by 20%. Critical chance of a skill. Whoa, that's insane. Yeah, we'll just make her super buffed. So we will use an easy mission. So this easy mission will be done with Ada. No, Rebecca. Jill. No, not Jill. Claire. And also Blanche. That's what I would do it with. Although I'm not sure about Rebecca's health, so I have to think about it. Maybe I wouldn't do it with Rebecca. Maybe I would do it with Ada. Yeah, maybe that's what I would do. I haven't thought about what skill to use. I'll come back later. Thanks all for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.